Alright, so go back to another league race, this time with FTRL for round number 7 in Vietnam, and my worst fears are confirmed. It's just raining for this race, and I was actually thinking my pace might be alright heading into this. And yeah, that comes up and throws all of that out the window. Anyways, this is why I decided going for a setup. Obviously, I had to adjust it because, yeah, I'm not running this setup in the wet, so I have to try and pivot as much as I can. And I guess we'll see how we get on. So this is what we're doing. Standard stuff, really. Rear roll bars up, ride height up. Tire pressure is a bit further down, etc., etc. So
I'm gonna keep on.
this lap right here, I have to be honest, was a pretty good lap. This surprised me. A 34.2 on a wet setup, basically, was as almost as good as I could hope for. Really, that was impressive by my own standards. End of qualifying, checker flag is out. Going through, we're improving on our time, with more time to find during this part of the track as well. So I'm thinking this could be a very decent lap, given the circumstances. But stray over and invalidation, and we can kiss that lap goodbye. This ended up being like a 34.1, which I think would put me 8th. But yeah, pretty disappointed with that. But oh well. It's going to be P10 in qualifying. So, but obviously, look, with the exception of the top 3, everyone has got one mind on the race. So, here we go then. Intermediate conditions the whole way through. 5 red lights. And away we go. I have no idea what start Zumpy got behind. I'm convinced it's a jump start. How has someone launched like that? It's unbelievable. Anyway, it's nice and easy into turn 1. I'm going to get sandwiched here. Not much I could do about that, really. But so Adam will go through on the outside. The other McLaren is going to just steam through the inside. So that's the Mercedes of Panda. Where this gets interesting is then right here. So down towards the end of sector 1, this McLaren will go absolutely mad on his ERS. Send one down the inside. Bit far back, but well, I could just about see his front nose. Okay, but I understeer horribly.
You stupid prick.
So there goes City Posh then. I'm going to try and hold this. Bit of contact. This is pretty aggressive stuff, but everyone's just trying to feel out the conditions. So, you know, but I'm slipping backwards. It's pretty bad. Slip back into P14 on lap 1, so not great. And I'm just hoping. Look, maybe others will get wing damage in front, DNFs. This is all I have to hope for. Because, that wasn't my wing, so someone else's wing flying away. But,
fucking hell.
Yeah, tentative stuff. Lap 2, Dan is going to use his fuel and his ERS, and whatever extra wings he's running that I don't have. I'm going to hold it down the inside, but he's going to have the bare exit, and he's just got out traction. There you go. That is Cat's pitted, so I'm still in P14, but yeah, not great at this stage of the race. Things are looking like lap 6. The safety car is going to be deployed for an incident here. Now, my thinking at the time, right? So, the one stop is a thing, whether it's wet or intermediates. So, and it looked pretty tight. You look like your tyre is going to be pretty tough by the end of your first stint at end of lap 13 or 14, and then by the end of the race as well. So I'm already on 25% on lap 6. I thought, let me try and switch this to my advantage. I've not got a lot to lose in terms of track position. I was hoping that, okay, we're going to pit. We're going to have newer tyres. We will have to make another stop again. Okay, fine. Hopefully, when we make another stop, though, we're going to have a nice advantage on these quicker tyres at the end of the race while everyone's limping home on old Inter. So that was the thinking behind it. Hindsight's 2020. I'm going to jump down here as he change a wing. Hindsight's 2020, but in looking back, I wish I'd probably stayed out. But I had nothing to lose by making a stop anyway. So I didn't regret it at the time. But anyways, I had nothing to lose,
Pico
basically.
and
If I
Dutch have
was
come
further
out
up, then I wouldn't have done it. But
not understeering until
anyways, here we go then. Restart. And we're in P12, so we're kind of there, I guess. You could say that, but nothing's going to really happen on this outlap. Not outlap. On this first lap back on the green flag. No one's getting penalties either in the wet, so that kind of goes out the window. But yeah, this is where we're at, and we carry on. Lap 10, we're just behind City Posh and behind Zumpy. You might have damage. Yeah, corner is completely missed. This puts me off, and I was barely on the throttle. Absolutely barely on the throttle, and I've lost the back end. So, yeah, I was pretty annoyed that happened. But my race is basically over now at this stage. I already had work to do with another stop to make, but so this race is already done basically. Add insult to injury, this kind of took me by surprise. So right-hander, I hadn't been really having any close calls in the walls, but that is going to change. I run too close to that wall on the right-hand side. It definitely took me by surprise, but adds insult to injury now at this stage. I had another stop to make anyway, so but yeah, Adam was catching me regardless, but once that wing damage was sustained, it was an easy job for him to slip down through the inside. His run I saw wasn't actually the best heading out of this corner, so I thought, okay, look, I'm going to try and fight this because this is basically my only action I'm going to get left. So plus I didn't feel like staying behind, so I'm going to try and do something here. So stick to the left hand side. I'm going to try and fight this. Again, this is my only thing I've got left really. Down the inside, full lock, bit of understeer. His rear hits my front. Nothing really doing, so just standard racing stuff. I think he's weaving for some stupid reason, but yeah, nothing really doing there. Did I not speed this up? I thought I did. Anyways, lap 20, this is my original time I was going to pitch. Change the front wing. Zumpy paid a lap before, I think, or 2 laps before, and he changed his wing. So we'll actually come out close to him. And maybe that's where a race can be for P12. But yeah, not great. I saw Dan was 17 seconds up the road, and I was pretty unimpressed by that, because I thought I should be pretty close to where that is. So that's where we stand. It's P12. That's what we're going to be fighting for. And lap 24, call up to the back of Zumpy, rich fuel, ERS. I'm going to try and make a move. This is the part of the track I knew I was catching up a bit, because I was actually saving some ERS for this moment. And it's not hard to save ERS here in the wet. So, but anyway, straight line speed is better. Nip to the left-hand side, go down the inside, ride the curb a bit, and we are going to get through into P12. Woo! But I don't celebrate too soon, because I turned in too early to the last corner, gave me wing damage, and well, 3 laps to go on wing damage. You can guess where this goes. Last lap, Dutch Tricks has already won the race, but I'm in trouble. But I think, okay, look, I've got Rich, I've got ERS. I am going to survive. Look, he's not going to get me. We're going to live to fight another day. We're going to finish P12. Right? No. Absolute dive of the century. Absolutely disgraceful. And just drives away. Just great stuff. Disgraceful is over-labeling it a tad, actually, but just poor. Just really poor. I'm surprised the rest of the wing didn't fall off, but yeah, P13, and honestly, the rain was the worst thing that could have happened. Honestly, I felt pretty confident that a top 10 result in a dry race could have been possible for sure. I was doing some 38s and low 39s in practice on softs. I felt that was pretty competitive from my point of view. So I am pretty annoyed about how this one went down. But honestly, it's just one of those where I just pick it up and throw it in the bin, honestly. and move on to the next one, which is Singapore. So hopefully, I believe it's Singapore anyway, so hopefully that will be little bit better. But yeah, just one to throw away, put into the bin, and hope never have to
A load of shit.
go through this again in the wet. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time.